Hello, hope you're doing excellent. Today we are doing an unboxing of a deck from no other than Go on the Road. I've known about this company for quite some time now, probably for as long as I've been fingerboarding, but I just never got around to trying one of her decks. So I'm very honored that she reached out to me to receive one of the decks of my choice and to review it. Later in the video, I will have probably about a week into using it and just having a full-on review about the deck alone. So without further ado, Go on the Road. Check out that packaging. Have a goat ride. Goat on the road. So it's stuck to this as well. This is such an experience. This is probably one of the most unique packaging I've seen in a while. It had Velcro, so it stays within the packaging, which I think is very, very unique and very, very thought out. This is the sides of it. It's inside a casing. And let's go. Seems like purple is kind of the theme for her. The biggest, I think the most that oh, she sent two. Okay. 2 decks, very exciting. And of course, some stickers. Let's actually open up all this. So these are some cool stickers. I like the color of these. Came with about 4 of them. And a note. It says, "Hello, Mr. Eggs. Hope you'll have a goat ride with these boards. Greetings from Prague." The first thing that caught my eye about the company was when I was getting to Flint fingerboards. She had probably all the pastel looking ones, which I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, I can't find a photo of that anymore. It used to be on her Instagram, and that's actually what kind of got me into Flint in the first place. But we'll circle back to that in a little bit, okay? I ordered one, so she sent 2. I don't know which one's which, so we will just open it. Whoa, that looks so sick. I love the look of this. I love a natural ply. Very interesting shape. It kind of reminds me of Flint a little bit. It has like this kind of eggy tapered off shape. A little bit more width on the top, and then it tapers down toward the tail. But this is sick, and what I like about this is I can definitely tell that it's gonna wear down really nice. I think this is the one that I actually ordered, so. She has some really cool designs. I believe they're all hand painted. First off, I just want to start off with the grain. And then this is it, Go on the Road. I believe this is the one I chose. Very simple. Not too complicated, Go on the road. But these are really dope designs. I believe I ordered a skinnier one versus the one that she gifted. Yeah, this is the 32 that 0.8. Let's do this one. This one is 34. We love a variety of decks, so I really appreciate you sharing these. I'm about to set these up, and I will be back with a more thought out review, specifically with this one, it's just that I chose. But I will keep this in my collector stash because I think this is really dope. All right, speaking of Flint, before I dive into, the review, I put up that I missed the anniversary deck that Flint dropped, which I thought was such a dope design. Helena was so kind to message me and was like, "Hey, I heard that you were looking for this deck. I have it. Would you like to buy it for retail?" Which is unheard of in the Flint community, to sell a deck, a new one, especially at that, for retail price. So that just goes to show that her character is really amazing, and it's kind of full circle how her palette of Flint fingerboards has sparked my love for Flint. Freaking amazing. Like, how awesome is that? And of course, she didn't have to, but she threw in a sticker pack. Look at that. Boom. Enjoy the Flint. And very much I will. I am so thankful that I was able to cop this one. This design was a no-brainer. I mean, just look at the packaging alone. Celebration. Dude, I can never get tired of these cork holders, man. Of course, they got the Flint stickers. Ah, oh, look at that. It's so sick. The matte finish is just so dope. Part of me wants to skate it, but I also ordered another Flint that should be coming in pretty soon. So this will be a collector's item for sure. All right, with that being said, I will be back in 3, 2, 1. All right, so funny story. It's actually been way more than a week. But we are back to continue the review and hopefully more extensive than originally planned. So originally I did set it up with some BRTs and Il Pill minis. I brought them over to hang out with other deck makers to kind of give their 2 cents and their thoughts on the product itself.
But I mean, it's good for boards to have that flex.
I know all of her stuff is like hand painted. Board looks good, rounding looks good.
Overall, it did get a pretty decent overview for the most part. But I'll be honest, I set it up with the BRTs and the Il Pills, and a small reason why I didn't really continue on with the review because it wasn't performing very well. There wasn't much pop. Flipping just was not happening. And overall, I was kind of a little disappointed in the performance of the deck, I will say. Surprisingly disappointed to add that. But after revisiting the deck itself, I have replaced it with some dynamics and cartwheels. Now the dynamic cartwheel is kind of like my go-to pair when it comes to a deck. I don't know what it is about dynamics. It always just adds pop and it just performs a lot better. And I should have done it way earlier. And now the deck is performing way better than it did with the BRTs. Now, I know you may be thinking, oh, it's, probably like a user error, which probably, I'm not like the best fingerboarder. But one thing I can't knock is the quality. I mean, the craftsmanship is definitely there. And I definitely see the appeal of this deck or this shape. But if I were to compare it to, I don't know, let's say, like I said earlier, the comparison to the Flint shapes, they're pretty similar. You can kind of see here that the wheelbase is almost the same. The only difference is that the nose is a little bit shorter on this one, which might be part of the reason why it's a little bit harder to flip. But I can definitely see that if I were to use this as my main, I can see myself getting better and better with the shape. Because once I put the dynamics on, I was definitely landing a lot more tricks with time. Overall, if I were to give this a 1 out of 10, I'll probably give this a solid 6 because the quality is good. Definitely paired with dynamics way more than the BRTs. Yeah, 6 out of 10. I'll probably even give it like a 6.5, honestly. There's a possibility that the 34 that was given to me could perform better because the wider board could be a solution to its flipping and or popping capabilities. Before I finish off the video, I do want to say thank you to Helena for being patient. Please check them out. Like, regardless of what I'm saying, remember that every fingerboarder, it's a preference. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. Do not knock the quality, or if you're ever curious, give Go on the Road a try. I'll go ahead and end off the video with a little sesh with the Black River Curb. Again, thanks for watching. Check out Go on the Road. I will put the links to everything, Instagram and shop, in the bio. Give them a try, and who knows, this might be the brand and deck for you. Peace.